Good morning, everyone. My name is Sushil Shukla. I am Assistant Professor and Vice President of IIC Cell of IIMT College of Management. So, on behalf of Institutions Innovation Council under the Ministry of Education and IIMT College of Management, I am privileged and honored to say a few words and the significance of the event which was recently conducted by our department as a field visit to identify the problems. So, in line with that, let me just introduce the basic theme of this particular field visit. So, the students are exposed to different tools and technologically, theoretically, but at the same time, just theory is not complete till it is complemented by the ideas which are practical and real world scenarios. So, that is why field visits or case study based study are the part and parcel of our curriculum, so that the youth and young mind which are having potential to explore new areas as an innovative approach, so that they can really identify a lot of problems which can be tackled in an innovative way as an entrepreneur, because that is the need of the hour. Why it is so? Because we know that the entire nation is focusing on Startup India, Digital India, innovation and creativity. Why it is so important? Because till innovation is happening, till our approach is creative and innovative, then only we can survive and sustain in the market, because otherwise, the business is so dynamic and so changing, and due to cutthroat competition in the market, it is very difficult to survive. And that's why the youth of the nation as a student, they are privileged to get exposed to these field visits and understand the real world scenario, the tools and technology used by different corporates and companies, so that how they are doing business, what are their business models, what are their services and offerings across the globe. All those things are to be understood by these young minds, because they are going to be future leaders, they are going to be future innovators and entrepreneurs, and that is the reason they are supposed to be exposed to these kind of situations. So, in this field visit, we have decided to visit a company which is very well known company across the globe, and the name is App Squad Software Private Limited. This company is based at, his office is based at Sector 62 Noida. So, our students have visited their premises, and just to brief that what their services are there. So, they are basically operating globally to serve design, development and testing of various applications. What type of applications? They are mobile applications and web development applications. So, mobile application also they cover Android as well as iOS, and web development, of course, the entire scenario they are able to do that, whether it is full stack, back end, front end, full stack, all kind of development services, design development and testing services they are undergoing, and that is the end-to-end solution they are providing to the customers. So, the students were briefed and explained all about the basic web development and application development services of mobile and web applications. Also, they are exposed to how these things are utilized in the e-commerce platforms and businesses, and also this particular AppScot software private limited company is dealing with the digital marketing solutions as well, And you know that nowadays digital marketing is very, very prominent to stay relevant in the market and to stay ahead in the market. We cannot ignore digital marketing approaches, whether it is search engine optimization, pay per click management, or brand management, or all those kind of lead and customer relationship management. So these are very, very essential. Apart from that, this particular software company is dealing with cloud-based services. They are having collaboration with Microsoft company. Certain tools and technology they are using in collaboration with Microsoft technology. Also, they are using Amazon Web Service, because nowadays, cloud technology is indispensable, because there is a huge pressure on the cost everywhere in any kind of business. And the huge, enormous data is to be handled by each and every business area. So to handle that enormous big data, we need to tackle, these requirements with the cloud-based services, so that the concept of cloud, you all know that we don't have standalone fixed cost. We have the costing, or expenses are based on the use. Whatever we are using, we are paying for that only. So it is a cloud-based services. As and when we use the things, we are charged for that. It's not that we are having a standalone system, and whether we are using just 50% capacity, still we are paying huge cost to hardware, software, server, engineers, resources, all those premises and all. So space and all. So these things are very, very important. So cloud-based services, also they are supporting in terms of AI chatbots, how to develop that. Also they are serving augmented reality and virtual reality kind of scenario. Also they are dealing with the blockchain technology and Internet of Things, IoT based or industrial IoT based solutions also. Maybe it is wearables for watches and wearable. There are certain applications to be used. There also they are using that. So with these kind of variety applications and tools used by this company, so they are definitely well exposed, and these students are first time they have really seen on the system how these tools are used. Like in general, they were basically exposed to only MS Office basics, but there they have used this different tools of Microsoft which are not in general used, like Advanced Excel, the Power BI, the Business Intelligence Power BI, which is a tool that is used for data visualization tool, because through Power BI and Tableau like tools, the businesses are going to have an analytical report and dashboard and summary, so that they can very much aware about where their business is, what is the direction of their business, how they are using it, and where they want to make changes, unnecessary changes and corrections. Because till we know what corrections are to be made, when to correct, when to make necessary changes, it is very difficult to stay relevant in the market. So with these kind of exposure our students got in that, definitely it has really helped all the students to a level to correlate their theoretical knowledge in the class to the real world scenario once they are exposed to the field, corporate, where they are exposed to the tools, real world tools in the system, how they are used, and the experts have shown them why we use them and how they are used and what is the benefit and application of those tools. So such type of importance is attached to these field visits, and why at all IIC as a Institutions Innovation Council under IIMT College of Management is having these kind of events and programs every year, because we want to identify good entrepreneurs who are really looking for creating a difference or positive impact to solve the problem of the people of the society. And with that kind of potential, they can by default do a lot of business out of that. So with this kind of thought process, these young minds are given a lot of exposure, and since this AppScod software service, they are basically operating toward the e-commerce business, banking, healthcare, education, transport services, logistics, gaming, NGOs, and e-governance. So this much broader exposure this company is having, not only in India, of course across the globe. So this field visit really helped all the students who are part of this particular field visit. It was really very, very knowledgeable session given by the experts team from the AppScod Software Private Limited company, and definitely they know how to identify the problems, and after identifying the problem, how to solve them effectively, so that ultimately focusing on solution is very, very important, because problem has to be there. And for entrepreneurs, problems are the real ingredients, because if there are no problems, so because every business is solving some or the other problem, because it is well established fact that not even a single business is there which is not solving some or the other problem of the people of the society. That is the reason these young minds are to be exposed to the real world and field visits, so that they can identify innovative solutions, they can identify some problems where there is a lot of tremendous potential to explore business, at the same time solving the problem of the people of the society and impacting the society in a very positive way. So I think this field visit has really added a lot of value to the knowledge and understanding of the real world scenario, and they will definitely imbibe the learnings and apply them in a very different way. So, and further also these visits will continue to enhance their knowledge and applied knowledge in particular, so that this is really meaningful toward their journey towards successful entrepreneurs and contributing with a very positive impact in the society. Thank you.